This is the final exam module. To prepare for your final exam, it's important that you review the reading assignments, supplemental materials, the lecture presentations and videos, and the supplemental media from the entire course. This exam will cover the information from modules 1 through 7. So this exam is comprehensive for the course. You should also review the final exam module to become familiar with the processes for taking the final exam. Like the midterm, the final exam is open source. You're allowed to use all the materials from the course to take the exam. Even though the final exam is open source, you have to be familiar with the content, or this could cause you to exceed the time limit for the exam, which is 2 hours and 30 minutes. The topics that we'll cover in the exam are the context of the American criminal justice system, including the types of laws, system components, the constitutional review process, criminal and civil responsibility, and the types of criminal offenses. We'll cover the elements of crimes, including principles and accessories, the elements of a crime, conspiracy, the defenses based upon justification, and the use of deadly and non-deadly force. The exam will cover the concept of punishment in the American criminal justice system, including theories justifying punishment, the types of sentences applied in the system, common alternatives to imprisonment, and the concept of proportionality in the death penalty. We'll also test your knowledge on crimes committed against individuals or crimes against the person, including the types of criminal homicide, battery and assault, robbery and its related crimes, and also sex crimes. We'll look at crimes committed against habitation and property, including arson, burglary, the crimes constituting theft, embezzlement, extortion, blackmail, and bribery. We'll test your knowledge on the crimes committed that affect the community and the public order and the morality of the community, including white-collar crimes, various traffic offenses, prostitution-related crimes, drug offenses, and driving under the influence. And then finally, we'll test your knowledge on the crimes that are committed against the justice system, organized crime, gang-related crime, and then finally terrorism. Just like the midterm, questions on the exam will be multiple choice, true, false, fill in the blank matching, and short answer format. These questions will be similar to what you've seen in the course module quizzes as well as the midterm exam in terms of format. Multiple choice, true, false, and fill in the blank questions will be worth 2 points. Matching questions will be worth 1 point per matched item in the question. And the short answer questions will be worth 10 points each. Answers for short answer questions should be no more than 3 paragraphs, but be clear and concise. And it's important that you don't copy and paste from our course materials to answer these short answer questions. And also remember to cite your sources when appropriate. During the exam, don't use your browser's back button. This will remove you from your exam and end your attempt. Only use the navigation tools to move through your exam. You cannot save your work and return to the exam at a later time. Once you begin the exam, you must complete it. Exams that are not complete by the end of the 2 hour and 30-minute time limit will automatically be submitted. And there are no multiple attempts for the midterm exam. The final exam. The final exam will be open for 7 days following Module 7, from Monday at 12:01 a.m. to Sunday at 11:59 p.m. If you have any questions about the final exam, please contact your instructor. Good luck on your exam.